Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is Tarot by Melissa, and in today's video, we will be looking into what's ahead for you in love this upcoming month of September. So let's go ahead and get into our disclaimers. Keep in mind, guys, this is a general reading. So some messages may apply quite specifically to you and your situation. Others of the messages may not apply as specifically. So if something does not feel like it's fitting your situation, please just simply release it and let it go. Do not allow it to get you upset if something that I'm reading on in a very general YouTube reading isn't fully specifically resonant to your personal life. If you guys did want to book a personal reading, all of the details on how you could book one with me will be linked in the description box down below. Personal readings are always a great way to get a more specific and accurate read on your own personal energy and situation. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our pile selection. So we are going to be working with 3 piles today. Starting with pile number 1, we have some rose quartz. For pile number 2, we have some green aventurine. And for pile number 3, we have some smoky quartz. So I would love for you guys to take a deep breath. Think about your love life this month and what you need to know, what is ahead for you. Go ahead and select the crystal or the card that you feel the most intuitively connected to. And once you've made your choice, you can scroll down to the description box below to locate the timestamp that will take you to your selected reading. See you there. Hey there, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. So let's see what's ahead for you guys in love this upcoming month of September. So with you guys selecting the rose quartz, I do feel a very strong focus and emphasis this month on self-love. For me, I notice a lot of times when we get rose quartz in a love reading, we have themes or messages peppered in about self-love. So let's kind of see overall what's happening for you guys. All right, so we have the Rainbow Reviver. Beautiful uplifting card. Ooh, and then we have the Silver Waterfall. Another really beautiful energy. So yeah, I think definitely the overall vibe for you guys this month is going to be around, excuse me, not only self-love, but just the general upliftment of your spirits. So for this group, I don't know if you're coming into the month of September maybe feeling a little bit depleted, maybe feeling a little bit drained, sad, exhausted, or just disappointed with something in your love life. Both of these cards really indicate that no matter what is happening in your love life this month, the goal and intention for you is going to be around reviving your spirits, filling your own cup, right? And engaging in activities that make you feel really vibrant and uplifted. The Rainbow Reviver is definitely just giving me like this energy of rainbows and sunshine, just being that ray of sunlight for yourself and for others. The Silver Waterfall is talking about cleansing and purifying. You know, so like this card, you can even like visualize with both of these cards. This deck, if you guys are curious, it's called it's right here, the True Love Reading Cards, but I have the guidebook right here too. And both of these cards have really cool visualizations that you can do to help to visualize your spirits becoming more uplifted with the Rainbow Reviver and the Silver Waterfall. So for instance, you can kind of see here in this card, this woman, she's kind of like cleansing herself in this beautiful sparkling silver waterfall. And the silver is bringing this beautiful purification, this upliftment, this light to her spirit, cleansing away any negativity or anything that she doesn't want to focus on anymore. So let's take a look and see what else you guys might need to know about your love life this month. It's like just the goal is to just clear away anything that's making you feel badly and become more uplifted. So tell us a little bit more about this situation in pile 1's love life this month, please. Situation for pile 1's love life, please. Oh, wow. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Tell us more about my pile 1 viewers and where they currently stand with regard to the situation throughout the month of September. The Six of Swords. Moving forward, moving on. Makes a lot of sense with these cards. And give us the energy of any person or people of significance that they are interacting with or interfacing with during the month of September in their love life. Okay, we've got 2 falling out here. I feel like this one wants to stay reversed. So we have an Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Moon card. With the Sun here at the bottom of the deck. So for you guys this month, the Wheel of Fortune is talking about things are changing for you in your love life. There may be some sort of surprising energy that comes in for you. Whenever I get the Wheel of Fortune in my own readings, it typically indicates some sort of out of the blue surprise that you weren't really expecting. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, but sometimes it can be something that kind of throws us for a loop here. And with this card, this depiction of the Wheel of Fortune, you can see that she's sort of balancing here on these plates that are a little bit unstable and unsteady. So there's definitely something about your love life that's changing this month. There's something about it that might feel a little bit destabilizing, but I feel like how it ties into these energies of the Rainbow Reviver and the Silver Waterfall is like you guys, no matter what this change is that's coming in for you, this destined change, this karmic destined energy that's coming through for you, the goal and the focus is like just to continue to focus on uplifting and purifying your spirit despite the circumstances that are happening around you. Because Wheel of Fortune energy can also talk about things that are just happening around us in our environment that we don't really have a ton of control over. And so I see the goal being here is to balance. You guys are very much in this space with the Six of Swords of moving into peace, right? Moving into a space of calm. Leaving behind any darkness, leaving behind tumultuous energy in your love life and kind of moving into these calmer waters. It almost looks here too that she's like approaching the shoreline here because the water's a little bit shallow. So for some of you guys, this is metaphorical for leaving behind the emotion of the situation and becoming a little bit more grounded and practical into what's going on in your love life. Some of you guys might actually be traveling or moving away from something or someone this month as well. Now, with regard to any person of significance in your love life, we have an Ace of Pentacles in reverse with the Moon card. So what I feel with this energy, whoever it is that you guys have been dealing with or were dealing with in the past, because this feels, most of your reading so far feels very individual in nature, like it's something more to do with you than to do with someone else. This energy, though, is telling me that whoever is around you, whoever you've been dealing with, is somebody who, at this point in time, isn't or is unable to put in a lot of tangible growth and effort into a situation, right? This is a seed that's going to be planted here, but we have it in reverse. Almost like somebody's pulling it out from the root when it's in reverse, which is kind of interesting. But the reason that I feel this person is not able to like ground anything is because they are not grounded themselves with the Moon card here. This is a person who doesn't really know what they want. This is a person who has a lot of fears and illusions around love. This is a person who may be prone to escapism as well, really focusing on kind of the fantasy of the situation versus the reality of the situation. They're very caught in their emotions. They're very caught in maybe some delusion and type of energy as well. But just in a more generic sense, this feels like the energy of a person who just doesn't really know what they want. The future for them as it pertains to their love life feels quite unclear. And I could definitely see if you guys have been interacting with someone like this who's not putting in a lot of effort, who seems confused about what they want, who's just kind of all over the place. I can definitely see why you would be feeling like this could throw you for a loop and why there would be this desire to move away, because this can definitely make other people, like someone who's in this energy can make their partner feel like really confused about what's going on. And so I just see you guys really wanting to cleanse and purge yourself of that type of energy this month, so that you're more protected and not allowing this person's lack of decisiveness or forward movement to get you out of sorts. So tell us a little bit more for pile one. What's happening in their love life this month, please? Unavailable. This person is unable to give you all that you deserve. Yeah, you're moving away from this emotionally unavailable person because the moon really is kind of that, you guys, sometimes. It's like this person, I think, just has a lot of fears and anxieties around their love life or just their life in general. And because of that, they're like lost in it. They don't know how to put effort into something if they can't understand where it's going. We also have time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity. Yeah, so this group, you guys could be actually moving through like a breakup or moving through just like a general separation from someone. Maybe it's coming through a bit unexpectedly with the wheel here. But you guys also have the energy of mastery. You've learned the spiritual lesson. And I think that's like the silver lining, for lack of a better term, in this instance for you. Because what I'm feeling for this group is that the focus is on maintaining your own sense of self-worth regardless of how somebody else is treating you. I feel like for this group that maybe in the past, when you've dealt with energies like this, maybe you've really allowed it to impact your own sense of self-worth, self-esteem, your happiness, right? And I see that this group, you're really focusing on maintaining your own sense of emotional freedom from the situation, not allowing someone else's lack of decision to bring you down, right? It just feels like a more emotionally mature, emotionally independent energy for you, my viewer, and just kind of learning, okay, they're not available, so I'm just going to move on, right? It sucks, but I'm just going to move on. Like, there's no need to sit here and wallow in it. There's no need to sit here and obsess over it. We're just going to move on. So what else does pile 1 need to know about their love life this month? Okay, so we have breakup energy coming through. So definitely strong energy of moving away from someone. We also have the home card. You guys might have lived with this person or are living with this person. This person could be somebody that's just in your general space, your neighborhood, your vicinity, something like that. I also see this, though, as you guys cleansing and purifying your space, right? After maybe this person leaves or something along those lines. Let's get a little bit more. What's happening in love for pile 1 this month of September? Key to my heart. Let's get another one. We also have leather, lust bound. This could have been a connection that was more based in, like, with the moon card, like the fantasy of the situation, or maybe this person had more or has more like lusty sort of intentions toward you versus anything substantive, because it seems like they're just really afraid of their emotions. You guys also have this energy of gambling here at the bottom of the deck, which is interesting because we have the dice here as well. So there's a synchronicity here around risk taking and gambling. Maybe this feels like a little bit of a risk for you guys to move away from this person, you know what I mean? Or break up with this person. Maybe it felt like a risk to even engage with this person to begin with. Maybe there was something about their energy where it felt like a little bit exciting, or maybe just like out of the blue. I don't know. There's also this phantom lover here, which again talks about fantasies. And the moon card very much talks about fantasies, you guys. So I'm wondering if there was just, when this connection first started, if there was a lot of this very like Piscean sort of energy where you guys could maybe get really lost in this connection. And I feel like this month, you're seeing this person a lot more clearly for who they are and the effort they are or are not willing to put in here. And I feel like the key to your heart is about you guys expressing to this person what you need and how you feel, giving them the opportunity to make adjustments, but then ultimately maybe realizing that they're not capable of making those adjustments right now. And so it's better for you to just be able to move forward. So we're going to do some guidance and advice for you guys from the Divine Feminine Healing deck. And then we're going to close this out by taking a look at who this person might be for those of you that want to know. So Let's just pull a divine feminine healing message for pile number 1. What do they need to know about this situation in their love life for the month of September? What advice do we have for pile 1? Soul cleanse. I embrace my emotions. That's exactly what these cards are talking about, especially the silver waterfall. Like, I just feel like you guys are literally, like this card says, guided to cleanse your soul, cleanse your spirit of the situation. It's okay to feel disappointed, right? It's okay to feel sad that maybe something isn't really working out or it's not moving forward in the way that you thought that it would. So I feel like your guidance this month is to kind of sit with how you're feeling. Be vulnerable with yourself, but then give yourself the space to engage in practices and activities that are uplifting for you again. You guys might, every time I see this card, I always think you guys feel that you got played because she has the clown mask on. It's just like she feels like a clown in a way. But I don't think you need to feel like that. You know what I mean? I think that you just have to, maybe with the Wheel of Fortune, there is that energy of you feeling like you got played. Like something about this situation was unpredictable. But I don't know. I think it's better that you were the person that put yourself out there and actually tried to have love than the person that held yourself back and was afraid of it, you know? So definitely don't beat yourself up for trying, even if this person wasn't able to meet you halfway. All right, let's take a look, pile 1, and let's just see who is this person. So we have family or past connection coming up here. So could be somebody from your past, an ex, someone you know who's connected to you through your family. This could also be a past life connection, a karmic connection for some of you guys. We have the Year of the Dog. Someone who's sociable, loyal, courageous, diligent, steady, lively, adaptable, honest, and smart. Let's see. We also have the Year of the Horse coming up. There's adaptable, loyal, courageous. A lot of similar traits here as we had in the Year of the Dog. All right. As I parted the deck just now, I got short term and I got fleeting. So this definitely may have been a shorter term sort of connection. And I'm also just guided to say that any sadness or negative feelings you guys are feeling are fleeting. Okay? Because I feel that you guys have a really healthy sense of self-worth and self-esteem at this point, and you understand that you still have your glow and your shine regardless of this person not being able to step up to the plate, regardless of the situation ending. So I think we'll go ahead and end your message here, pile 1, but please comment below. Let me know how you feel like this resonates with everything that you guys have had going on. If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll be updated whenever I post the next video, and I look forward to seeing you there. Bye. Okay, group number 2, if you guys picked out this green Aventurine, this will be your reading for love for the month of September. So let's take a look and see what overall energies are in store for you. So we have the Sacred Woman, and we have Manifestation. Wow, this is a beautiful, beautiful energy, pile 2. So just right off the bat, I feel like the energies of your love life this month are really centered around self-respect and conveying to any potential love interests around you, whether you're in a relationship or you're single, conveying to your partner or partners that, like, if they're not going to respect you, they need to just leave you alone. And I don't feel like this is just about empty words, right? Because I think there are a lot of people out there who will act all tough and be like, oh, I won't be disrespected, blah, 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 whatever. But then when it comes down to it, they allow bad behavior. They allow others to walk all over them. They allow themselves to be disrespected. You guys are calling in a higher level of partnership in your life. You're calling in a partner who is aligned with you spiritually, mentally, physically, especially emotionally as well, with this beautiful heart. We see this here, the heart chakra activated. There's something about your self-confidence and your self-esteem that is tied into your ability to love. And I feel like with the Sacred Woman coming up, so this is a beautiful card that talks all about standing in your feminine power and not allowing yourself to be treated as trivial, not allowing yourself to be treated as surface level, really kind of embodying this energy of respect so that it's not just words. You're embodying it through your actions. You're embodying it through your energy. And it's this energy that anyone who's a player or anybody who's just like not going to have the best intentions for you, they're just going to be automatically repelled by it. They're going to automatically just know to leave you alone because you're not the person to be messed with. Right? So let's get some more info here. Tell us a little bit more for pile 2. What's this situation that pile 2 is dealing with in their love life this month? Tell us more about the situation. We have a 4 of Pentacles coming up. Okay, and then give me the energy of my viewer, please, with regard to this situation. Ooh, yes, we have the Strength card. I love this. Okay, and the energy of any person or love interest of significance, please, this month. We have a Knight of Pentacles. Temperance energy at the bottom of the deck. So there's an energy of divine timing at play in your love life this month, and patience. Also an energy of balance, right? And understanding, are you yourself balanced and in flow? And are any love interests that you are connecting with, are your energies in flow, right? Like, how are your energies impacting one another? Because a lot of times for me, the Temperance card talks about a difference in energies and how are we balancing those things out. All right, so what is happening for you guys in love this month? We have the 4 of Pentacles showing up here as the situation itself. So I do feel that you guys are showing up in sort of a protective energy, right? You're holding your cards close to your chest. Maybe you guys are spending a little bit of time withholding or kind of staying a bit closed off to love or potential love interest this month. Because again, there's this energy of self-respect that's emanating through to you. And sometimes with the 4 of Pentacles coming up, this is about self-preservation, protection, and wanting to kind of keep things to ourselves. Maybe you guys are doing this because you want to heal from something. Maybe you're doing this because you don't fully trust someone that's in your space. There can be a lot of reasons why we would want to conserve our energy, right? But the thing that you do need to be mindful of with this energy is that it is a closed off energy. It can be an energy of holding a grudge. It can be an energy of clinging on to something or someone that doesn't always serve us in our highest good. That energy of holding on to something kind of prevents us from being able to open ourselves up to newness, right? Because we're afraid of losing something if we let it go. But sometimes letting something go can bring something even better into your life. So I think it's just something for you guys to be mindful of. There could be good reason why you're in this space, but also you want to make sure that it's not preventing you from connecting with the type of partners you want. Because what I feel is that for this group, you guys definitely have this energy of self-respect emanating. I can feel it. I can feel the respect. I can feel the energy of like confidence coming through in this reading. But I'm afraid for some of you, you want to watch out and make sure that you're not also emanating this vibe, this closed off, don't mess with me vibe to people that are actually like not wishing any negativity onto you, right? Because there could be love interest. I kind of see with this Knight of Pentacles here, even though this is a slow moving energy, this is not a negative energy that's in your space right now. I see with this Knight of Pentacles, this would be the type of person that's around you in love right now, whether this is a specific person for some of you or just the energy of a potential connection. This is somebody who's hardworking. This is somebody who has their own pentacles and resources. This is somebody who's growing and building in their life, in their career, in their finances. This is a reliable, stable person. They move slow, which kind of makes sense with the Temperance card, right? There's a lot of slow energy moving here, really with all these cards. But it's not necessarily a person with ill intent. Okay, we're going to get more about this in a minute, but you guys I see with the Strength card, again, super confident with regard to the situation, super like empowered with regard to the situation, courageous. And also with the Strength card, I think it's about holding yourself back and emanating this regal essence, right? You're not lashing out at anybody. You're not, you're not being impulsive, right? To like chase after something or someone that might not be like readily there with you. You're just kind of withdrawing and observing and holding yourself steady in your power. So let's just get a little more info here for pile 2. Tell us more about what's happening in love this month for pile 2. For some of you guys, this could be like a financial situation too. Like, we have support. Yeah, like, because I feel like for those of you guys that are already in a relationship this month, your partner is really focused on the financial support. And the 4 of Pentacles is telling me that maybe things are feeling a little like squeezed right now. And maybe like part of where this energy of standing in your power and self-respect is coming from has to do with finances, and the financial support that you maybe are or aren't getting from this person. I kind of feel some of you guys may have children with this person also, with that little lamb that's there. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I am. We have apology. You can expect the apology you want to hear. We also have unavailable. This person is unable to give you all you deserve. So there's definitely something that's lacking here with this person that's on your mind, pile 2. So we have the energy of support. So you guys could be spending time with your friends, your family, anyone that's like kind of in your inner circle is showing up for you in a big way this month. And I feel like this person is going to come back around and apologize for any wrongdoing. It does look like this person might be sort of like walking away energetically from the situation, so they may feel a little bit disconnected. There's definitely something here, though, about work for this person that's significant this month. Tell us more about pile 2's love life, please. We have the energy of travel. And we have the energy of music coming up. Are you guys dating a musician? Are you dating someone who goes on tour? Do you guys go on tour? We have liquid courage here as well. Some of you guys could be taking some sort of a trip, like especially with support coming up here. I could see you guys going on some sort of trip with your friends or family. Also just feel you kind of generally engaging in activities that you enjoy this month, whether it's like going to concerts, playing music, doing creative things, going somewhere that helps you to just like better align with yourself and the manifestations that you want to call in. Sound healing could be something that some of you are using this month as well. Tell us more for pile 2's love life, please. We have the watch very soon. Definitely kind of feels like you guys are anticipating something or waiting on something. There's definitely this energy of like timing around your love life. We also have on the mend. Yeah, I feel that you guys might be a little closed off with this 4 of Pentacles because you're healing from this situation here. maybe realizing that all that glitters is not gold, right? This person's energy feels very like focused on their finances, okay? Maybe this was a person who showed up in a certain way financially to you, and you're realizing now that it wasn't quite all that it seemed. But the Fool's Gold card also talks about like getting beneath the surface of a situation, right? It's not about just the appearance of something, it's about the substance of something. And then going back to that sacred woman, that's exactly what this is about. You guys are focusing on the substance this month. What's within, what's beneath the surface versus what looks nice to outward appearances. You know what I mean? So let's take a look and let's see what advice we have for you. And then we'll take a look at who this person might be for this group to close it out. So what guidance or advice do we have for pile 2 about their love life this month, please? Honesty. I speak up when I have something to share. I'm no longer fearful of what other people cannot handle. We also have, I do not wait on others to fulfill my happiness. Beautiful messages. So main message here is about speaking up, right? And with the Strength card, I definitely see that you guys are kind of holding yourselves back a little bit here because I feel like you don't want to seem quote unquote crazy or wild in any capacity. But the problem with that is then with 4 of Pentacles coming up is that nothing... When we don't like share how we're feeling, we can end up holding stuff inside and it can make things fester. It can make things worse than what they actually are. And then we never really give the other person the opportunity to address it, right? So maybe there's some sort of fear that you guys hold around speaking your truth to this other person that you're dealing with. And I feel like you need to, like your goal this month is to focus on speaking up and advocating for yourself. So let's take a look and see who this person is that you guys are dealing with for pile 2, please. Who is pile 2 dealing with this month, please? Someone that's nearby, that's in your space. Maybe they're in your support system somehow. Sagittarian energy. They could be a Sag or have those traits. And then we also have Scorpio. That's so interesting with that kind of, we're getting that sort of Scorpio vibe here around just digging deeper. We have Aquarius at the bottom of the deck. So definitely interesting message, pile 2. Let me know in the comments, how do you feel like this resonates with what you guys have had going on in your love life? Comment below. Let me know. If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll be updated once I post the next reading. And I look forward to seeing you there. Bye. Hey, group number 3, if you guys picked this Smokey Quartz crystal, this will be your love reading for the month of September. So let's jump in and see what your overall energy is looking like. So starting off, we have the message of emotional freedom. And we have love. Okay, so for pile 3. So emotional freedom and love coming up together are really interesting because I feel like sort of the theme for your month in love is, excuse me, it's about understanding that relationships, let me rephrase, understanding that either being in a relationship or being single is not emotionally limiting you. For some of you guys, if you're in a relationship or even if you're single, right, there could sort of be this feeling of, oh, if I'm in a relationship, it's going to make me feel tied down or it's going to make me feel confined, right? Whereas also maybe if you're single, there might be something emotionally stifling or confining about that because you're dealing with certain things alone versus having the ability to do it with a partner. So I kind of feel like this month you guys are learning and understanding that despite your situation, it's not there to limit you emotionally, that you have a lot more emotional independence than you realize that you do. With love coming up right next to it, I feel like a lot of you guys are really reflecting and thinking about what love means to you, right? Finding your own unique way to express and show love that maybe doesn't always have to fall under societal standards, right? There's a lot of, I think, restrictions and ideals that are put upon us from society, different traditions that we might be expected to honor and fall in line with, rather. And maybe you guys feel stifled by some of those more traditional things and are exploring your own unique expression of love this month. So let's just see what else. Tell us a little bit more about the situation for pile 3 in their love life this month. Kind of funny that the Devil card keeps showing up. It'll be interesting to see if it comes out for you, because that's definitely an energy of feeling bound to something. So tell us more for pile 3. What's the energy of the situation? Ooh, we have an Ace of Pentacles. Tell us about my pile 3 viewers' energy in love this month. We have the Six of Cups. And tell us about any person or people or energies of significance that they'll be connecting with this month in love. Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, so I feel like this Ace of Pentacles, like you guys have this opportunity this month in your love life to actually put effort into something tangible, okay? There's an opportunity here for you. Now, the Ace of Pentacles, like I always say, any sort of ace is going to be the potential energy. And it can only start to grow and flourish into something more than potential if we choose to put the effort into it, okay? And so I feel like maybe that's why we have this energy of like emotional freedom coming up here, because I think that for this group, there is this energy of maybe feeling like being tied down in a relationship can be stifling. I feel like you guys with this unicorn here, you're just really like unique and special and different. You're a unicorn, right? You think about love a little bit differently than maybe other people do in society. And when I see the Ace of Pentacles coming up here, I think there's this question of, okay, do I want to invest in that? How am I going to feel if I invest in that? Am I going to feel tied down? What's going to be the situation for me? Is this in alignment with how I view love? You guys are showing up here with the Six of Cups. So there is this beautiful energy of comfort and familiarity. For some of you guys, you could be connecting with a person that's from your past, or maybe like a past life relationship coming through here. But I'm also looking at the memories that are here, like the childhood memories that are specifically coming up for you. And for a lot of you guys, I feel like this energy of love, this attitude that you guys have toward love, it stems from your upbringing, from your childhood. And I feel like this month, you guys are going to be really exploring and reflecting on those childhood teachings or that conditioning that you were placed under as a child, and really examining how it's impacting your ability to connect in relationships today. I think I'm also guided to say that you guys have grown a lot. You know, you're not that same little boy or little girl. You have grown and changed and evolved. And maybe your attitudes and positions about love have grown, changed, and evolved too up until this point. Now, the person that I see you guys dealing with is the energy of the Nine of Pentacles. Now, I asked about person or energy. So there's two messages that I'm getting here. For some of you guys, the person you're dealing with is very independent, financially independent. They may have wealth or status. They may be an entrepreneur. But this is definitely going to be a person who, they have their own life. They have their own life that they're happy with outside of a relationship. Now, for some of you, this might be a little triggering. For others of you, this might actually feel like, I kind of like this because this person is not going to make me feel tied down. They're independent. They have their own life, right? Now, for others of you, if this is not a person of significance, I see this as you as well. We have a lot of pentacles here. So external to your love life this month, you guys could be working on entrepreneurship or a business, or you're career in some capacity. Just living your best single life. So let's see. Tell us a little bit more about what's going on in love this month for pile 3. What else does pile 3 need to know about love this month? We have put away the computer. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. Yeah, there's something about work and career is coming up, whether it's you guys and your career or this person that you're dealing with. And that could also be playing into the Ace of Pentacles of, are we going to put effort into this or not? Because maybe one or both of you is just really busy. I think also for some of you guys, if you tend to be a little bit more anxious in relationships, or you tend to be somebody who likes a little bit more closeness from your partner, I feel like this month you're learning how to feel confident and stay confident and feel good about yourself, even if your partner is not spending a lot of quality time with you, right? Which isn't always ideal, especially if you like quality time. But I feel like what I'm trying to say is maybe in the past, when you've had partners like this who didn't spend quality time with you, it used to really negatively impact you. Look, we have a 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It would impact your sense of self-worth. But I feel like this month you're seeing how much you've grown, because I don't think that them spending a lot of time at work is really like impacting you in the most negative way like it used to. You have emotional independence now, right? So we have new love. A new love or recommitment to love is developing. So this is a new love, a new situation coming in for you guys. Or if you're already in a relationship coming into pile 3, it's sort of a revival, a new cycle in your love life with this person. But we do have denial here. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. So that's kind of the vibe with the emotional freedom here. It's like you are emotionally detaching yourself from the situation so that you can look at it a little bit more objectively. When you're really emotional about something, you're not always able to see it clearly, right? So this month is about really learning to see things a bit more clearly with your relationship or with your person of interest here. All right, so let's see. What else does pile 3 need to know about their love life this month? We have spiritual awakening. For some reason, I just saw the month of December pop into my my head. So December might be significant for this group in love. So we have spiritual awakening. What else for pile 3? Ooh, oh wow. We also have travel. We have some beach energy here too coming up. So the beach could be significant, going somewhere tropical. We also have reconciliation at the bottom of the deck. So you guys could be reconnecting with somebody who is from your past. That's coming up. Maybe reconciling with somebody through travel too. So I feel for this group with spiritual awakening coming up, this is a month where you are becoming much more aware of yourself in your love life. There are realizations coming through for you. You're understanding yourself on a deeper level than you have in the past. So you're coming into a much higher level of awareness and empowerment in your love life because of this. With that 6 of Cups, this definitely could be a past life connection for some of you. And a lot of times those types of connections help us to spiritually awaken, to have a deeper understanding of self through learning through another person. So tell us a little bit more, please, for pile 3 about what's the situation in their love life. We have delight and desire coming up here. So kind of an indulgent sort of energy. I also feel this is like awakening to the things that make you feel happy in love. We have roses are red, true love. So there's definitely love here for sure. For a lot of you guys, this definitely feels like a legit situation that has a lot of potential. We also have standards and boundaries, though, here at the bottom of the deck. So there's something about this person or this situation that has you reevaluating your standards, reevaluating your boundaries, reevaluating how you view love and what your needs are in a relationship even. We have the real deal at the bottom of the deck. So lots of indications here of commitment, lots of indications here of a potentially positive long-term situation coming up for you. But I feel like for this group, what you guys are really like working on is this like inner child healing this month, this way of like how you view relationships and how you view your ability to remain independent in a relationship, regardless of what your partner says or does. So let's take a look at your advice message, pile 3, and then we're going to take a look to see who this person is. So for pile 3, tell us what energy, what do they need to know with the Divine Feminine Healing deck? What does pile 3 need to be aware of with regard to their love life this month? We have farewell. I do not need another's apology in order to gain closure. I can heal all on my own when I am ready to release them. Yes. We also have this energy here of I trust that certain doors are closed for a reason. I do not continue to bang on them. So there's definitely this message here for this group of letting go of the past also. I don't know that you guys are moving away from this person. I'm not like clearly seeing that here in the cards, but maybe some of you guys are. This can also just be talking about letting go of this past energy, right, that we were talking about before. Maybe not bringing the past into the connection with this person. But this really kind of speaks to the essence of emotional freedom, right? Like, it's about understanding that you don't need your partner to make you feel whole. You don't need someone else to give you closure because you can actually give yourself the closure that you need. You can heal on your own when you're ready to release them, is what this card is talking about. It's independent energy coming up. We have a lot of that here in your reading. So let's look to see... who this person could be for you guys. Although I'm sure most of you guys probably already know if you're coming into this reading and this resonates. Who is this person for pile 3? Ooh. So we have feminine energy coming up here. So someone in more of a feminine energy. So someone that's maybe not moving toward you, but they're more lean back in their energy. This can also be you, my viewer. I know that I have a lot of people in their feminine that watch my channel. We have the Year of the Dragon coming up. We have Aquarius and Capricorn with Admirer here at the bottom of the deck. Someone could be like watching you guys from afar while you're kind of working through your own independent month. But we do have Aquarian energy and we have Capricorn energy here. Both of these being associated with, with Saturn. So that's kind of interesting. Saturn talks of responsibilities. Uranus with Aquarian energy here also talks about like rebelliousness, changes, upheavals, awakenings, right? It's kind of like tower energy. So this was really interesting, pile 3. Comment below. Let me know what you guys think this is talking about with regard to your love life. And if you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll be updated when I post the next reading. And I look forward to seeing you there. Bye.